everyone. So today we are going to do some egg rolls, and I tried these in the sample just to taste them dry, and we're going to call these egg roll chips or egg roll bites or something like that because they come out really nice dry. Tasting dry, eat them dry, kind of like a cracker. Might even call them egg roll crackers, I don't know. I'll think of something. But what I did was I went out and bought some of these Chung's brand mini egg rolls, and these come out deliciously freeze dried. So I bought 3 bags, and we're going to do a big batch of them. And what I didn't do in my sample test was coat them. And they had plenty of flavor without coating. But this time I think I'm going to try brushing some sweet and sour sauce on them and baking them that way. And we're just going to bake them according to the directions. And I'll tell you a little secret, but I'm not going to put the directions in here because the last thing I want is for you guys to have a mess in your freeze dryer. But I did this La Choy sweet and sour sauce 3-to-1 mixture with water, and it puffed up, but it puffed up, it rose up to the top and touched the heat pads and later on into the freeze drying process, and then it came down a little bit. But to be safe, I'm not going to show you making a powder out of this just because I don't want you to complain. Tell me that I made a mess in your freeze dryer. And I'll be fair with you, I don't know if just brushing this on we might end up with a mess anyway. But I'll tell you right now, if we do, I'm not going to show this video. I'll just re-record it again without the sauce. But we're going to try it with the sauce if I can get it open. And we'll just put some of that in there like that, and we're just going to brush that on. Kind of give it a little sweet and sour flavor, I think. And we'll bake it this way. And hope for the best when we freeze dry it. I'm not going to go overboard. So if it puffs up, it shouldn't puff up too much, I wouldn't think. Put in there, cut in there while I was doing that. So we've preheated the oven to, the package says preheat oven to 350, I believe. Let me get my eyeballs. Yeah, 350 degrees. And we are going to bake them for 12 to 15 minutes, turning over once. So halfway through we'll turn them over. When I turn them over, I'll baste them again as well on the other side. So I'll see you in about 12 to 15 minutes, which will be like that. Okay, there we have it. I basted them on both sides. We'll just load up my freeze dryer tray and we'll get them in the freezer and hope for the best. If we can get them all on there. Alright, there we go. Off into the freezer to freeze solid. And here we go. Don't those look nice? They came out really well, I think. The basting of the sweet and sour sauce came out nice. What do you think? Let's get these packaged up and we'll do a taste test. That's what's important. Okay, and as usual, I put them in the bags and I'll Ziploc them shut for now. And then I'll completely empty my freeze dryer of all the other stuff, bag it all up, and then I'll come back, open these up and put O2 absorbers in there. That way I'm not exposing my O2 absorbers to the air for too long. I'm not exposing my food to too much air for an extended period of time. So I got 7 left, so we're going to be able to do quite a substantial taste test on those. There you go. Don't those look nice? Now it's time to dig in. So these were mini egg rolls that I bought from the frozen section. And what I did was I baked them according to the package directions, but I basted them with La Choy sweet and sour sauce before I baked them. So I laid them out on my tray, brushed on a coat of sweet and sour sauce, baked them for half of the time, and then I turned them over and basted the other side and baked them for the other half of the time. I did notice I foil lined my cookie sheet, but you probably want to use a non-stick pan because the foil did stick a little bit to the sauce when I tried peeling them off. I think I showed that in the video. I mean, it wasn't a real big issue, but if I'd have let those cool down completely and then tried removing them from the foil, I think I might have had an issue. So you might want to use a non-stick cookie sheet with a good Teflon on it. But that being said, let's bite into one of these and see how that came out. Those are really, really good. I mean, way better than a Totino's pizza bite, and people like those. These little mini rolls, you got all that flavor of an egg roll in a crunchy, crispy flavor with this added addition of sweet and sour sauce on the outside. Oh yeah. I think you gotta try these. I really believe you gotta try these. I kind of knew it was gonna be a success because I did the large egg rolls in my last Chinese meal in a Mylar bag, and I tasted them dry and they tasted good. But the large is, you know, that's a lot of egg roll to be eaten dry. So I thought these minis would be a much better bite size, or in this case 3 bites, snack. Or in my meal in a Mylar bag that I'm doing, this is going to be like an appetizer to go along with the rest of my meal. I have to say that I am super impressed. Next time I do these, since the sweet and sour, the choy sauce brushed on there and didn't bubble up or anything, I'm going to do the sweet chili sauce and brush that on. See how it, I mean, there's little bitty bubbles on there because it's so thinly brushed on. It's not an issue. Look at that. Does that look good or what? These are good. And they're dry, but they're no drier than, say, eating a potato, you know, a Doritos or something like that, potato chip or something like that. So they are full of flavor. I am super impressed. This one is going to go in my John and Bibbs original playlist, and you just got to try those. You have absolutely got to try them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to seeing these in my upcoming video with a mill and a Mylar bag, and I'll see you next time.